E eu preciso comprar metralha. Comprar ou fazer. Eu vou naquelas minas lá cabulosas agora. No que eu vou ter que botar o brilho em mais 80. Porque, porra, as minas já é escuro. E eu ainda vou usar minha espada, velho. Minha nossa. Quê? Ok, tô recebendo as missãozinhas. Mano, eu queria explorar isso aqui, mas é muita info. Só tô andando aleatoriamente. Ó, aparentemente eu peguei um atalho. Nos deu um beijo.
Would you look at that, friend?
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here, and to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
Virei rico?
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me, but I'll manage somehow.
Always in a hurry. You'll have a stroke. Thought we had a basilisk in the bed.
Eu ganhei 500 orens.
It was just my wife again. What's the rush?
So nice today.
Ok. Ok. Fechado. Não há vagas. Sangue real. Oxi. Ok. Cara, eu me sinto em Market. É Market, será? Aquela cidadezinha do Skyrim que ficava lá no canto super esquerdo, eu acho. Do mundo. Opa! Tudo bem, cabeça de...
Pray tell, what compels you to disturb the Prince of Edirn, Witcher?
I have a few questions.
And you believe I should answer them instead of setting my dogs on you?
I think your Royal Highness has enough foes. Here, abroad, in Vengerberg.
The intricacies of succession are not something I wish to discuss with an itinerant monster slayer.
Caraca, tantas opções. Eu preciso saber o que anda acontecendo na política,
You might
infelizmente.
be surprised, Prince, but I have more political experience than I'd like.
The famous Geralt of Rivia, invited to the table by Calanth, Foltest
Eu vou pular esse diálogo aqui, vai.
Get out!
Ué?
Get out!
Ih. Zoei? What?
Get out!
Ah, meu Deus do céu. Eu buguei a missão por escolher um diálogo político. Como é que pode, mano? Os políticos me ferram até num jogo. Como é que pode? E crashou. Que inferno, velho. Mano, e eu tava pensando, velho, será que eu falo que hoje não tá crashando? Será que eu amaldiçoo o meu jogo? Mas só de pensar que não tá crashando, crashou.
Mean I'll shut a drop for some vagabond. Are you a witcher?
Vagabond. Vagabond.
I needed to save Saskia.
I need you to live. Don't bother me with such audacious proposals.
Nossa. Ok. Tá. Agora que eu liberei o... Vá com Deus.
Well, Prince. Succession is the topic of choice in about every inn in the country. I don't know for sure, but I think the hangman of Vengerberg was the last to claim the throne.
My patience has its limits, and I'd come to...
Don't change the subject, Prince. Then tell me what you're doing so far away from the capital.
Well, sadly, my position is not strong there. My father emboldened the nobles.
Your title to the throne is indisputable.
Edirn has become a lawless land, ruled by those who wield might, by those...
By returning to Vengerberg a hero, There should be no shortage.
I don't like
I'm trying to figure out where this fog came.
Henselt's mages committed but it was
You took part.
my father stayed in the capital. Henselt had mages with him, and they cast a treacherous spell on the entire battlefield. I gather.
Only a master mage could have cast such a power.
What you don't for
Ah, isso aqui eu já sei. Não vou falar que sei, não, porque não quero deixar o cara pistola. Tá, tudo certo. Eu fui lendo rapidão e passando com os diálogos. Onde está Tris Marigold? Fale com Filipa Eilart sobre Tris.
You thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
Ih, rapaz. Ó o Ban. Ó o Ban vindo. É só massagem, ufa. O jogo me trollou legal.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Ah, Deus.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls.
Já tem duas penas na cabeça.
Have you heard about a witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he
Biggerhorn.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Ok. Agora que eu já fiz todos os diálogos com ela, os que não afetam nada.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something. Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
Ok.
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
4º nível? Quantos níveis
There are
existem?
6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
Pô, 6 casos
What
pra
about
no
confirmed
nível
cases of it
4.
being lifted?
Existe um nível 5.
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevizig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts. I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Tá, mas isso não é tudo.
You wanted to do...
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Voltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Ô, geral.
Not good. Wait.
Tem uma
A
calcinha.
local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Tá bom. Tris não é a única ruiva por aí. Caiu do céu, hein?
Drunkards say all sorts of nonsense. One claimed his dog was writing poetry.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Tá. Tem mais um diálogo, que é esse aqui.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevizig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Ok, ok. Caraca, progredi diversas missões só falando com essa mulher. Não tô muito preocupado com pecholas, porque, mano, minha stream é mais 18. Né, Cynthia? E no YouTube, se alguém reclamar, é só jogar um filtro lá. Quanto custa um curso de magia nos dias de hoje?
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast
Sheila?
spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear.
Francesca.
Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Ok. Obrigado pelo diálogo, senhorita. Adeus aí. Boa massagem pra vocês duas. Converse com os habitantes locais sobre os locais... Calma, converse com os habitantes sobre os locais mágicos. Tá.
Heart may enter.
Ali é onde tá a Saskia. O que tá rolando aí?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Don't try anything.
O cara liberou, mano, essa parte da cidade. Posso sair agora.
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprise?
Ele fez um olhar
I
43.
heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of and of the love stories we read beneath.
You studied it.
Yeah.
Tá bom, blá blá blá. Ah, ela muda meu penteado. Vou rolar uns dados. Vou rolar dado com todo mundo aqui dessa merda.
You repair armor, right?
Right.
You work just for your elves?
Not just.
You don't say much, do you?
And they said you're grumpy.
Mael. Vamos rolar uns dados, Mael. Vamos negociar.
Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Armadura de Draug. Traidor. Esse cara que me vende o 7. Nice. Deixa eu ver aqui a comparação. Cadê? Armadura, armadilha. Por que eu tô com duas armadilhas de arpia? Cadê? Eu quero... Aqui. 15, 25... Tá. É, tudo que a minha tem, só que um pouco melhor. Basicamente. Cara pra caraca. Mas tá. Deixa eu comprar as botas. Só pra iniciar a missão. As espadas também eu não devo conseguir usar igual, né? 32, 45, 35, 42. É melhor que as minhas atuais? Anatema. É, bem melhor. Caraca. Bem melhor, velho. Tá bom. Tem meus minérios de prata, que eu sei que sempre falta. E é isso. Ha.
Oh, another traveler. From where? Wait, let me
Geraldão de Rivia.
From Temeria.
had it at
Então, eu já falei com essa mulher já. Ela não me vende nada. Inútil. Te ajudar aí. Apagar o fogo. Ela não tem diálogo com essa.
Hey, aren't you the one who captured Yorveth back in Flotsam? Up yours, traitor!
Ih. Félix Favela. Ficou puto. Ok. Se pau ganhava alguma coisa se tivesse ajudado o Caba.
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it. The plowing bird stole it. My dream is gone.
And then what's the grin for?
Night after night, I dreamed of my dead wife for years. Let's go for some liquor. Drinks on me.
Ai, ai. Cadê? Vida subterrânea. Só fazer um capítulo inteiro pra fazer uma roupa agora? É, agora... Eu não sei. Vou esperar chegar perto daquele cara lá, das arpias. E aí eu farmo lá, né? As arpias. Tento pegar boa quantidade de gold. Opa, bom dia. Você não vai precisar disso aqui, né? Senhorita. Nem diálogo com você tem. Nem vai precisar nada. Tranquilo. Vai nem doer.
maybe he'll
Cuspidaço. Tá, acho que nessa área aqui eu já vi tudo.
Hello, Chief.
Hello, Thief. Tem uns troncos de árvore, né? Como que você sabe quando precisa? Agora... preciso voltar na pousada.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
Ih, rapaz. O que eu fiz? Ver os avisos.
So, Vergen's grown a bit, eh?
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Peraí. Pronto.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried
Where?
beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Valeu. O coração trêmulo. O cara vai te pagar dentro da bunda, você sabe, né? Será? Meu gaydar não apitou aqui, mano. Não peguei essa, não. Rapaz. Casinha legal. Adorei. Até a próxima. Um momento, amigo. O que levas no caixão?
Greetings, colleague. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
Vamos lá, rodar uns dados. E... Ó! The devil number. This is the devil number. Ai! Não! Perdi um dadinho. Que triste a minha vida. Ok, full house. Ele vai renunciar? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Agora o que você tem pra mim? Incêndio. Inverno de Talgar. Umas bombinhas aqui aleatórias. Acabou, estou pobre. Estou pobre de novo. Bom dia. Você está precisando de algum serviço? Estou passando na cidade aí coletando trabalhos. E vocês não têm bolas para fazer.
Damnation!
These vagabonds must be divine punishment.
Não gostei de como esse cara falou, não. Sorte sua que não dá pra te matar. Enclave humano. Tá, aqui eu já passei. O bagulho dos 3 pai. Aham. Tô começando a aprender como é que é a geografia aqui dessa área. Aqui foi onde eu peguei os empréstimos. Capiche.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive like in the old days.
What's the rush?
Tá. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Um monte de óleo, tecido e barbante. Tá. Pô, devia ter comprado umas bombinhas naquele cara, né? Esqueci total. Será que esse cara vende? Não vende. Mas eu tenho um pra mim que eu consigo fabricar bombas.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the
Look,
sky.
another one. You let one human in and no time.
Calm, babe.
Nossa, meu Deus, muito diálogo. Calma, eu vou ficar louco.
I heard human women.
8 talentos? Tá porra. 8 talentos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ó, mais um level. E eu vou poder gastar isso. O que eu ia fazer? Alquimia. Metralha. Nice. Quantas eu consigo fazer? 5 é mais do que suficiente.
Let me. How can I help you?
Estou procurando lugares de poder.
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bits from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Let me.
How can I help you?
Vende um desse. Lixo. As outras coisas talvez eu possa precisar.
How can I?
Eu já tô aqui mesmo. Caraca, 35 couros. 10 tábuas de madeira. Pesado pra porra.
Regards!
Geralt! Come on!
What the fuck?
Let me tell you.
Qual é o nome desse cara? Vice of Reg.
Greetings.
Tá, o que eu vim fazer aqui?
Bite these balls!
Já fiz isso. Nope, Zoltan. Olha o Dandelion aqui.
Hello. Give us a kiss.
Geralt, sit down.
Eu não falei com o Dandelion.
Celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna. And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone. On me.
Ó, o cara vai pagar. Ah,
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
não vou negar, né? O cara tá pagando.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight. More reason to drink makes you more vigorous. My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Tie a carrot to it.
Meu Deus.
What brings you here, Geralt?
O que eu vi, velho? Estou procurando imortais. Porque você está lutando por Saskia? Já ouviu falar da bandeira de Doom? Isso aqui eu já peguei.
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortal?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying. You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with
Que
us?
isso? Eu vou com
Stay around to get
um grupo?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
A calm day, but tomorrow,
Ô, louco.
who knows?
Para com o Conselheiro Municipal, Cecil Bourdon. E Dandelion?
Good thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no poet.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
Yonder?
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to hear the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes, kind of.
All right then, tell me what you discovered.
My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
A voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer and the Wild Hunt. I have no idea how long. It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children.
Eu não vi essa memória aí.
For for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda...
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court.
You have a tendency to go...
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most...
I try to take an objective...
Yet you...
I'm on Vergen.
Don't...
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen doesn't end up screwing me.
Let me see if I understand your position correctly. Kiss my right cheek, kiss my left cheek. Just don't kiss me on my butthole.
Whenever I see that stupid romantic spark in your eyes, I just know I'll have to haul your ass out of some new swamp very soon.
Oh, screw you and your help. Lots of humans, dwarves, even elves around here would follow me into fire.
I hope you're right about that.
Esses caras meio que brigando.
Yorvith seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
Okay.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
Tá bom. Obrigado pelo diálogo, amigo.
Killing monsters.
Fale com o conselheiro municipal Cecil Bordão. O guia tá falando que era pra ter mais uma missão junto dessa. Ah, tá bom. Qualquer coisa, se eu achar essa missão no futuro, eu volto na mina e faço a limpa 2 lá. Que o lance é que era pra fazer, tipo, 2 missões em uma. Já que eu ia nas minas, já finalizava isso.